Whereas some 57 million Americans have disabilities which have caused many of them to suffer indignities of discrimination, and whereas some 195,000 Idahoans with disabilities which have also caused many of them to suffer indignities of discretion, and whereas on July 1st, 1988, the Idaho Human Rights Act was amended to prohibit employment discrimination against individuals with disabilities, and on July 26, 1990, President George H.W. Bush signed into law the American Disabilities Act, ADA, to ensure the civil rights of people with disabilities. And whereas it is the purpose of this act to provide a clear and comprehensive national mandate for the elimination of discrimination against individuals with disabilities, and whereas it is the purpose of this act to provide clear, strong, consistent, enforceable standards addressing discrimination against individuals with disabilities. And whereas the ADA has expanded opportunities for Americans with disabilities by reducing barriers and changing perceptions and promoted full participation in their community, city, county, state, country, and life. And whereas the state of Idaho is committed to providing the most integrated, least restrictive environments for people with disabilities and their families to live in freedom and enjoy the promise of education, employment, effective communication, participation in their communities, and in the culture and sports offered in Idaho. And whereas it is fitting and appropriate to recognize this date and heighten public awareness of the 26th anniversary of Americans with Disability Act. Now, therefore, I, Bill Lambert, the Mayor of the City of Moscow, do hereby proclaim July 26, 2016 as American with Disabilities Act Awareness Day.